Everyone knows someone who's rich, right? Maybe you've seen them cruising around in luxury cars, living in mansions, or taking vacations to exotic places. But here's the thing, getting rich and staying rich are two completely different games, and most people don't know the rules. Maybe you're hustling to get there, or maybe you're already on your way. But do you know what the rich do to keep their wealth? If you don't worry. By the end of this video, you'll know the 5 key rules that keep the wealthy at the top. Rule number 1, build assets, not liabilities. The first rule of staying rich is understanding the difference between assets and liabilities. For most people, when they get money, their first thought is about what they can buy. Luxury cars, fancy homes, high-end watches, or some other expensive stuff. But the rich think differently. They focus on acquiring assets. An asset is something that puts money in your pocket. Think of real estate, stocks, bonds, businesses. A liability, on the other hand, takes money out of your pocket. That includes mortgages, loans, or anything that depreciates over time like cars and luxury items. The key is to have more assets than liabilities, constantly growing what brings in income and minimizing anything that drains it. Rule number 2. Keep money moving. One of the biggest mistakes people make is letting their money sit idle. The rich know that stagnant money is wasted money. Every dollar has to have a job. And for the wealthy, that job is growth. They consistently reinvest their earnings into assets that yield returns, whether that's the stock market, real estate, or their own businesses. Inflation eats away at the value of cash over time, so just letting money sit in a savings account is a surefire way to lose wealth. The rich invest in vehicles that outpace inflation and generate returns. Even during market downturns, they keep their money moving. They see opportunities where others see risk. Rule number 3. Live below your means. One of the biggest myths about the wealthy is that they live lavishly 24/7. While they can afford luxuries, surprisingly, most of them live well below their means. They understand that true wealth isn't about showing off, it's about security and freedom. Take Warren Buffett, for example. He's one of the richest people in the world, yet he still lives in the modest home he bought in the 1950s. Many self-made millionaires drive practical cars and avoid wasteful spending on things that don't add long-term value to their lives. They focus on accumulating wealth over time, not burning through it to keep up appearances. Living below your means doesn't mean buying cheap or low-quality items. Instead, it's about being mindful of value and practicality. This mindset ensures they have more to reinvest, more to save, and greater financial protection for the future. Rule number 4. Value relationships and networks over individualism. The rich understand that no one succeeds alone. One of their most powerful assets is their network. They build and nurture relationships with other successful, like-minded people who can open doors, share insights, and offer opportunities. Wealthy individuals often collaborate, partner, and help each other grow. Whether it's through masterminds, exclusive clubs, or business ventures, they're constantly learning and leveraging the knowledge and experience of others. It's not just about money, it's about people. Networking allows them to access information and opportunities that the average person might never encounter. In fact, sometimes who you know is more important than what you know. This network acts as an invisible currency. It's a massive part of why the rich stay rich. Rule number 5. Never stop learning and adapting. If there's one trait that all successful people have, it's a hunger for knowledge. The world is constantly changing, and the rich are fully aware that if they want to stay at the top, they need to keep up. Whether it's learning new skills, understanding financial markets, or keeping an eye on the technological advancements, they never stop evolving. The wealthiest people make a habit of reading, attending conferences, hiring mentors, and learning from their failures. They understand that being rich today doesn't guarantee wealth tomorrow. Adapting to change is key. So, what does this all mean? While everyone else is chasing the appearance of wealth, the rich are focused on building, protecting, and growing their real wealth. The game they're playing is one of strategy, patience, and constant improvement. If you want to stay rich, follow these 5 rules. Prioritize assets over liabilities, keep your money in motion, live below your means, invest in relationships, and never stop learning. The rich stay rich, not by accident, but by consistently following these principles. You don't have to be a billionaire to start applying for them. The question is, are you ready to start playing the long game?